even if you're an advanced learner of English, you probably would not have encountered some of these words, or at least the way that they're being used. So, okay, let's see if we can find Pachu. Hello, Pachu, are you there?
Hello,
Can you?
sir.
Okay, you're here. Good. All right. How are you
Yes,
doing today?
so I'm doing great.
You're doing. Are you doing grit or great?
Yes, it's a great, great.
But you have to put an e at the end of that. Great. It's two sounds. Great.
Okay, great.
That's good. That's good. Your tongue kind of pulls back when you do that. Here's the top of your mouth. Great.
Okay, sir.
Great.
Great,
That's
great.
very clear if you do it like that. Okay. Let me
Yes.
just put our first example up here. Where is it? Oh, what happened? I tried to make preparations. It didn't work. So let me try this again. Define and give examples of these words. I'm asking ChatGPT for a little help, so we don't spend time trying to think of examples. Okay. All right. So the first word that we have is sniffle. Have you ever seen that word before? Sniffle.
Sniffle. E- Sniffle. No, sir. No.
Do you recognize any of the words in in that in that word? Do you recognize any root word?
Yes, yes.
What word do you recognize?
To boot, to miss,
No, no, no.
and it take 12.
Sniffle. Do you recognize? Do you recognize anything in that word? Do you recognize any root word that's pretty common?
Yes, sniff.
What does that mean?
Sniff. Yeah, related to dog barking or something.
Oh, well, sniff. Well, it could be related to a dog, but like this. That's how you use your nose. You sniff.
Yeah. Yes.
That's sniffing. That's sniffing, right? Do you remember that word? That's a pretty common word. That's probably a word.
Yes.
You can
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I remembered it. Yeah.
it's like smell. It's like a smell. It's another word for smell. Smell this. Like here's a flower. Smell this flower. You could say sniff the flower, right? Does that make
Sniff.
sense?
Sniff. Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, adding that full, that means like little sniffs. So if you say sniffle, that would happen maybe if you're sick, if you have a cold.
Yeah.
So if you're sick, if you ever had a cold, did you do that?
Yes.
That's sniff.
Yeah.
That's sniffling. Or if you've been crying also, maybe you would sniffle.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's
Yeah.
sniffling.
Sniff.
Do you understand the word
Yes,
sniffling?
sir.
Is that pretty clear?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty clear.
Okay. Can you read the sentence that's under our list of words?
Okay. Sniffle.
Can you read the sentence? What is the sentence under the list of words?
Okay. You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffing all morning.
Sniffing? Sniffing means, oh, I want to smell the beautiful flower. Is it sniffing or is she doing this? That's not
Sniff.
sniffling. Go ahead.
Sniffling.
Sniffling. You have to say the L. Otherwise, it's a completely different idea.
Yeah, I made wrong.
Okay. All right. So do you understand the sentence? Does that make sense to you? You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling all morning.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Is the idea is clear? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Now, if I say the first three words, you can tell, you can tell, you can tell. How many groups of syllables do you hear? You can tell.
You can you can tell. You can tell is three. You
Okay,
can
three.
tell.
So you've got you and can and tell. And are they big sounds or little sounds?
Yeah.
You can tell. You can tell. How do you hear them? Are they long or short? You can tell.
As a tell. Tell is long.
How about you? Is that long? You can tell.
You. Yeah. You is also long.
Okay, how about can? Can, can. Is that
Can
is that
is small.
that's small? Okay.
Small.
How do you say that phrase?
You you can tell. You
Okay.
can tell. You
But
can
but
tell.
but normally in spoken English can, which is very long, becomes can, can.
Can. Yeah. Can.
You can tell. You can tell. Can you try to say it like that? Hello?
Can.
Try again. I didn't hear you. Can you try again? You can tell.
You
Long,
can
short, long.
tell.
Long, short, long. You can tell.
You can tell. You can tell.
Okay.
You can tell.
How about she's upset? She's upset.
She's upset.
How many vowel groups do you hear in there? She's upset.
Upset. She's upset. Three.
Okay. Are they long or short? She's upset.
Yes. C long.
Whistle.
C.
Try to
C.
try to whistle when you say
Okay.
she.
She. She.
She.
She.
She's upset.
She. She's. She's. She's.
She's upset.
She's upset.
Okay. So and then we have a very perfect long short, long short, long short. You can tell she's upset. That follows a perfect pattern, perfect rhythm. Can you try to say it like that? You can tell she's upset.
You can tell she's she's upset.
Try to say it again.
You can tell she's upset.
Okay. Now I'm just going to put two words here. Here's number one. Here's number two. Can you see the two words that I have written on the screen now?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
How do you
Yes.
say how do you say number one?
It is sit. Sit.
And how do you say number two?
It is sit.
Do you know one pushes down and one pushes out? When I'm talking about pushing, I'm talking about the air. Okay. So in one of
Oh,
them, when
so
you say, let's see, sit, set, in one of them, you're pushing the air down, and in the other one of them, you're pushing the air out. Which one do you think is the one that goes in, and which is the one that goes out?
yeah, first is down.
Okay,
Sit.
sit. You're right.
Sit.
It is down. And so, how will you
Yeah.
pronounce number two if it's supposed to push out?
It is sit.
Set.
Sit.
If you
Sit.
maybe open your mouth a little bit and try to push the air out when you do it. Set.
set,
That's better.
set
How do you say number one?
is a sit,
Sit.
sit,
You're pushing down. You're not pushing out. Sit. Sit. And how do you say number two?
sit is a set,
Set.
set,
Okay. So we have the word
set,
tell, tell. Can you say that word and push out when you say the word tell?
tell,
Okay.
tell,
And then
tell.
can you do the same thing? It's the same sound when you say upset. It's the same sound.
Okay. Upset,
It
upset,
sounds like you're saying number one. It sounds like you're eating it. Push it out. Upset. Push it out. Pretend there's, if you pretend there's an H after E. So, because if you pretend there's an H after E, you'll push the air out. Eh,
yeah. Set,
set.
set,
Upset.
set,
Upset.
upset, upset,
Pretend there's an H after the E. Upset. So you're pushing the ear out more.
up, upset, up, hist, upset, upset,
Can you
upset,
say se, se,
set,
se?
set,
Okay, but now pretend there's an H. Se, se. So you're really pushing out the air.
set,
Set.
set,
Okay, that's good.
set,
That's clear if you say it like that. Set.
set,
Set.
set.
You can tell she's upset.
You can tell she's upset, upset.
Okay. All right, now let's look at the next two words, which is she's been,
Yeah.
she's been, she's been.
She's been,
You have to
she's been,
she's been. You have to whistle when you say that word. She's been. She's been.
she's been,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
she's, she's been,
She's been. She's been.
is been, is been,
Okay, but you have to whistle. She's been.
she's been, she's been,
Okay.
she's been.
What do you think about the vowel sounds? Are they long or short? She's been. E, e.
Yeah, A is long.
Which one is long? E or
E,
E, e, e. She's been.
she's been,
Okay.
she's been.
All right. So we have, you can tell she's upset. She's been,
You can tell, you can tell she's upset.
she's,
She's been,
and then we have sniffling, sniffling. What does that word mean? If you say sniffling, what is the meaning of that word?
sniffling means when we become sick or cry,
Mm, yeah,
then it is sniffing,
yeah,
sniffling.
little sniffs. So if you're,
Yeah, we sniffs.
or if you've been crying, it's sniffling,
Yeah,
sniffling.
sniffling, sniffling.
Little sniffs. It's like little sniffs from crying or from being sick. Okay, now if we say
Yes.
that word sniffling, eh, eh,
Yeah,
are they both short? Are they both short sounds?
sniffling,
Eh,
sniffling.
eh. Are those big sounds?
Yes,
Yes, yes, what?
uh, yes,
Yeah, they're both small, except one has the accent, so it's louder. Eh,
yes.
sniffling. Can you say that word?
Sniffling, sniffling,
Sniffling, sniffling.
sniffling,
Okay.
sniffling.
She's been sniffling.
She's been sniffling.
You can tell she's
Sniffling.
upset. She's been sniffling.
You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling
Okay. And then the final two words. All morning. All morning. All morning.
all,
Go ahead.
all morning.
Mhm.
All morning.
All morning. All morning. All morning.
All morning.
That's
All morning.
A-O-I. A-O-I. A-O.
O O A.
All morning.
All morning.
Mm-hmm. Are those long sounds or short sounds? A-O-I. A-O-I.
O A. O is long.
Okay.
All morning.
How about aw? A-O-I.
O O. A is short. Last.
The last one. What about the first?
And
A-O-I.
uh, O is also long.
O is long.
A
How,
A
how about the first one? A-O-I. Is the first sound long or short?
all
All morning. A-O-I.
all
All morning.
yes. O is long.
Okay.
All
Can you say those two words together? How will you pronounce that?
all morning. All morning.
All morning. All morning.
a- All morning.
O-
All morning.
Okay. You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling all morning.
You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling
All morning.
all morning.
She's been sniffling all morning.
She's been sniffling all morning.
Now, do you remember I told you that usually when you have two words together, the first word gets all of the attention?
Yes,
Okay, but
yes.
that's not, so that's only sometimes true. It's not always true. Okay. And
Yeah.
so for the word upset, where's the accent? Is that in the first part of the word or the second part of the word? Upset.
Yeah, the first part is
No,
upset.
that would be upset, which would actually be a verb. Okay, but this is an adjective, and so actually the accent is on the
Is
set.
set,
Yeah.
set. Yeah,
Yeah.
second
So
set.
so if you say upset, that's actually a verb. That means it caused
Okay.
a problem
Yes.
or turn things upside down, something like that. Okay. So we have to say
Yes.
upset, upset like that,
Uh, upset. Upset.
upset.
Yeah.
You can tell she's upset.
You can tell she's upset.
She's been sniffling all morning.
She's been sniffling all morning.
Okay.
She's been.
She's been. Now, how many phrases do you think we could divide this sentence into? How many separate phrases do you see?
Yeah, it is pretty easy. I think you can tell is
Oh,
one.
that-
She's upset.
okay.
Here is another.
All right.
And the third is she's been sniffling.
Hmm.
And last, we can say all morning.
Okay, so we have
All morning.
four separate phrases, maybe four opportunities to pause. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
And
Yes, yes.
now in the first phrase, you can tell. What do you think would be the most important word? Where should we focus?
Yes, you can tell,
Okay.
tell.
All right. Now, are we being serious here, or is this something light and nice and friendly, or do you think that we have to say this in a serious way?
It's serious.
Okay. All right. So that means that we'll say tell in kind of a low tone. You can tell, tell, tell.
You can tell. You
Okay.
can tell. You
Because
can tell.
because you starts our phrase, we'll start high. You can tell. You can tell.
Y- You can tell. You can tell.
You can tell. Okay.
You can.
Now
You
go
can
ahead.
tell.
You can tell. So it's like you're going from high to low. You can tell.
You can tell.
You can
You
tell.
can tell.
You can tell.
You can tell. You can tell.
All
You
right.
can tell.
Okay. Now in the next phrase, what do you think is the most important word in that phrase?
It's upset. Upset. Upset.
Okay. And which in that word upset, which word has the accent?
Yes. Set.
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 Set. Okay.
Set.
So we'll make that a really big syllable in our phrase. And again,
Set.
is
Set.
this a nice, friendly sounding statement, or is it something that sounds kind of serious?
It is serious. Falling tone.
Okay, so we have to
Set.
say this in a falling way. Set. Set. We have to say this in a low way. Set. Set.
Set.
Uh,
Set.
but because
Set.
she starts the phrase, we can start that high. She's upset. She's upset.
She's upset.
Don't forget,
She's upset.
yeah, don't forget to whistle. She's upset.
She. She's upset. She's upset. She's
You
upset.
can tell
She's.
she's upset. You can tell
You
she's
can.
upset.
You can tell she's upset.
Okay,
Upset.
upset. Okay.
Upset.
How
Upset.
about in the next phrase, she's been sniffling. What do you think is the most important word in that phrase?
Sniffling.
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 Okay. Sniffling. Where's the accent in that word? Is it on the first syllable? It's really kind of three.
Sniff.
You could pronounce this as three syllables. Sniffling, if you wanted to. Sniffling, sniffling, it doesn't matter. that that syllable in the middle is optional. So let's pretend it's two
Sniff.
syllables. Where is the accent?
Nif. Nif. Nif.
Okay, sniff,
Sniff.
sniff,
Sniff.
sniff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And again, so is this a serious sounding sentence, or is it a happy, friendly sounding sentence?
Yeah. It's also serious.
Okay.
Sniff.
Sniffling, sniffling. So we'll say that low, but we'll start high because she is the beginning of our phrase. She's been
Yes.
sniffling. She's been sniffing. You hear how it falls from high to low? She's been sniffling.
She's been sniffling. She's been sniffling.
Okay, so we have these three phrases that start high and they finish low. You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling.
You can tell she's been upset. She's been sniffling.
Okay, and our final phrase, all morning. Which word do you think is more important, all or morning?
It's morning.
I think especially in this case, I would use the adjective all, or is that an adverb
Yes.
here? I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Yes.
Well, it's either one. It's one of the two or both. All morning. I think that's an adverb actually. Okay, but
Yes. Yes.
uh,
Edward.
so I think it would be good to focus on this word all. All right.
Yes. All.
So
All.
this would be because this is the beginning of a phrase, but also it's our special word that we want to say in a low way. We'll have to go from high to low very quickly. Oh, 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 morning.
All
So that
morning.
falls. That starts high and finishes low. All morning.
All morning.
Yeah, all morning. All morning. I'm going up. All morning.
A- All morning.
Okay.
All morning.
All morning. Okay. You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling all morning.
You can tell she's upset. She's been sniffling all morning.
Okay. How would you make a yes no question with she's been sniffling all morning? How would you ask that question?
So, has she been sniffling all morning?
Okay. Has she been sniffling all morning? Can you don't forget to whistle when you do that. Has she
Okay.
has she
Has
mhm,
she,
okay.
had she
Has
been
she
sniffling
has she been sniffling all morning?
all morning?
Okay. And how would you answer no to that?
No, she, she hasn't
Okay, is it
been sniffling
do you,
all morning.
do you think it should be hasn't or should it be hasn't?
Hasn't,
Hasn't.
hasn't,
Hmm.
has.
It
Yeah.
doesn't go up. So no, she hasn't.
No, no, she hasn't,
Don't forget
hasn't.
the whistle. She no she
No,
good.
no, she,
That's very good. No, she hasn't.
no, she hasn't,
No,
hasn't.
she hasn't been sniffling all morning.
No, no, she has hasn't been sniffling all morning.
Don't forget to whistle. You have to whistle when you say she. She. Shh. Whistle.
No, she has,
She hasn't.
no, she,
No, she hasn't.
no, she hasn't,
Hmm. Hasn't.
hasn't been,
Hasn't or hasn't. Which one is better?
is
Hasn't.
a hasn't,
No, she hasn't.
has, no, she hasn't.
That's good. That's hard for you to do. I can hear it takes a lot of
Yes,
effort.
yes, sir,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to take a 1 minute break. I'll be right back. But I won't do
Okay,
the
sir.
be right back. Look at the next vocabulary word that we're going to do. I think you've never seen that before.